Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Do make sure that you are subscribed and also do like the video. Vuyokazi Nciweni, who was on Inganez's Tembu, just did a question and answer session on Instagram with her followers. I've always defended Vuyokazi when I talk about her fan base because, of course, they always say the most ridiculous things and stupid things, honestly. And I've always defended her to say, I don't think that those are her thoughts. I don't think that that is something that she influences them to do. So they are just being stupid on their own. It's independent stupidity, honestly. But I was watching when she was doing this question and answer session with her followers, and I realized that a little bit Vuyo does think like her fans, because some of the way that she was answering the questions, for me, I was like, I feel like this girl doesn't actually understand her power on social media and doesn't understand her influence on social media. And Uvuyo should actually be like a millionaire at this point with the fan base that she has on social media, having made an appearance on Utano Nesembu and made an appearance on Ingane Zesembu, two of the biggest reality shows in Mzansi. And the mere fact that even with her YouTube channel, she posts, but people will be under her comment section begging her for the next video before she posts the next video. So she's very inconsistent. So it makes me feel like, does this girl care about money? Because she should be making a lot of money on social media. So it kind of feels like she is big on social media, but she doesn't realize it. And the way that she was answering some of these questions made me see which she really doesn't understand the space that she's in. And she has recently started a business where she's selling hair and selling iPhones. And honestly, I feel like she should be having a Facebook page that is making her money in her sleep, because the reason that everybody's upset with Yolokazi is that Yolokazi, the blogger, is posting a lot about Vuyokazi. And the reason she posts a lot about Vuyokazi is because a lot of people will interact with that post, because there are so many people on Facebook that like Vuyokazi. So they will be attacking her for talking about Vuyokazi, but that is not a bad thing for Yolokazi, because she makes money from that. So if somebody can make money posting about you, how much money can you make posting about yourself? The fact that she doesn't have like a really big Facebook page that makes her a lot of money, for me, I don't understand it. But when I was watching the way that she answers these questions, I was like, listen, I kind of feel like Uvuyo is thinking like her fans, honestly. So I do understand the shade against Yolokazi, of course, because Yolokazi does talk about her. But I feel like, I hope that this statement here, when she was saying that she doesn't think Yolokazi is a blogger, is shade. It's not like she really doesn't think Yolokazi is a blogger, because that means that you also don't understand what a blogger is, and you don't understand the space that you're in, because you have a business that you're trying to run on social media. If you have a big blogger that is posting your stuff, every time you post a business, they're posting about it. Every time you post new hair, they're posting about it. That is a good thing for you, because some of her fans that don't follow you and follow her are going to see that on her post. And you don't have an active Facebook page. So on Facebook, people know what you are doing because of your Yolokazi. So the fact that she has negative feelings towards Yolokazi as a blogger, I understand. But the way that she was answering these questions, it made me feel like she does not understand that actually there is something positive about bloggers talking about you. Look at Felix Lopez's show. He decided that he was going to go after Lady Londi a few weeks before he premiered his show. People said point blank on Facebook, and they said they're not going to watch Felix's show because he did that. And the show came. Honestly, you guys, the show wasn't so bad. It's just that the idea of his team and the way that he was handling it, you realize that Felix is not a good person. But the show itself was not really the worst show that you have ever had on TV. But all you got on social media was people saying negative things about the show. People were saying, when is it gonna end? We're not watching the show. Why is this thing on TV? We've had enough. We wish we never saw Felix on TV. That is because of what he did few weeks before he premiered the show. He decided to go after one of the big bloggers on Facebook. So all he was getting when it comes to his show was negative reviews. And then the big blogger on Facebook never said a word about it because of what, had happened before the show was premiered. That is not a good thing. People don't realize that bloggers can actually make or break your show. If people decide that they're not going to say anything about your show, I mean, that is not a good thing. So even with these kids that have done reality TV, I don't think that they understand that blogging and bloggers come with you doing a show. But there is an opportunity for you to use that to make money. If people are making money talking about you, you sure can make money talking about yourself. That's why you are getting celebrities starting a podcast now on Facebook, because on YouTube, because they have seen how they can just sit and talk about anything and people will watch just because they are celebrities. I don't even think that Vuyo sees that. Okay, I am hoping that her saying that she doesn't think Yolokazi is a blogger is shade, because if she's really serious saying she does not think Yolokazi is a blogger, have you seen Yolokazi's following on Facebook? Do you understand how many people see your stuff when she posts it? So that's a thing that I feel like made me feel like maybe she does think like her fans, because some of the way that she was answering these questions just did not make sense. Of course, there was a lot of stupidity in the questions that were being asked and the things that were being said. One person said that Vuyokazi must do a video and tell the bloggers to stop talking about her. Why would you do that when you are trying to be an influencer, trying to be somebody that has a lot of influence so that you can run your business on social media? Why would you not want people to talk about you? It's the same thing that Felix was trying to do before he launched his show. He was trying to say he doesn't want bloggers to talk about his show, but the bloggers make the show. Also, somebody said that they need she must sue Yolokazi. There's a new thing in South Africa where they think that you can just sue somebody for anything, really. Like, I don't understand it. Listen, they say she must sue Yolokazi. Anyway, you guys, listen. I am of the opinion that Vuyo should actually be a millionaire just from running her pages on social media: Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. I don't even think that these businesses that she's doing, she would need to do them if she understood her impact on social media, how much money she can make on Facebook, how much money she can make on YouTube, if she can be consistent. Because even when she was doing this question and answer session, people were begging for videos because she hasn't posted in a while. So she doesn't realize her power. She would rather be shading the bloggers instead of using the bloggers to make some money. Get the bag, girl. Get the bag. Okay? The bloggers are getting the bag with your name, but you're not getting the bag with your name. Okay? Ulibele lama fans akho asho isn't this stupid. Anyway, you guys, tell me what you think about this in the comment section. Like the video before Pumagona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers in Tanda Kakun.